Good day, gentlemen and ladies. Today we are the 28th of February. We are the last day of the month of February. Of course, I just told you that. And we have a crazy weather system. And when I mean crazy, that's gonna be a tough to beat. All right, so basically right now as we speak, it's 6 degrees Celsius outside. All right, it's light rain, okay, and we have wind gusting up to 68 kilometers per hour, and as the day goes by up to 1600, 4 o'clock this afternoon, 1600, it will start to drop and going to snow, and the wind will still be up to 60 kilometers per hour, and by 2 a.m. tomorrow morning, all right, 0200 a.m., it's gonna be minus 20 Celsius, all right, and the wind will be at 31 kilometers. So what's that called? We have three weather alert system. The first one is flash freeze, +6 to -20, so that's a flash freeze. Wind, I just mentioned to you, up to 68 kilometers per hour, and that's gonna be something with all that ice. And of course, when we have, and I completely forgot to show that to you, when we have a front system, and I'm just gonna put the airport. I'm just gonna show you the image I like to show you right now. All right, sorry about that. All right, you see that big yellow, not yellow, but the blue line, that's a front system, a cold front. The red one with the blue triangle, that's a cold front. With the half circle red, it's a warm front. And here it's the low system pressure, and the system is going that way. Well, that's called for squalls. All right, when the cold front is pushing, temperature will drop, and of course the humidity will drop. So basically, let's go to the airport. I don't know, it didn't snow at all, this maybe 1 to 2 centimeters. I just want to make sure that everything is it's not gonna broke with the, well, everything is still attached. I need to check my aircraft, of course, but I know it's well attached at 4 different points, but I have stuff to inspect. All right, just make sure that everything is fine. And thank you very kindly for subscribing to my channel. I really like the help that you guys are giving to me. All right, and folks, all right, there's ladies in there. All right, I hope so. All right, stick around. Cheers. Another reason that I have to stop by the city. Yesterday I bring all my income taxes. You know, we pay taxes in Canada, and yesterday there was a lonely letter. I hope they will resolve that Post Canada issue, because it's starting to get on my nerve. Oh boy. All right. Cheers. Folks, I am at the airport. As you see, I have water on the top. I don't know if you can see that. It's hard to, but anyway, the snow is melting. I just have to sweep like this. And right now the situation is the wind are coming up. I've been coming from southeast, which is that direction. East is completely that direction. And like I told you this morning, well, still in the morning, the wind will shift from due north. All right, so north is that way, okay, right that way, and that's where the drop of temperature will come. Okay, so in order to face that, I do have to make sure that all the tie down on my aircraft are well. I'm just gonna clean off, dust off. I'm not gonna start my snowblower because there's not even 1 centimeter. I'm just gonna going to turn my propeller. And when just a tip, when there's a sudden change from warm to cold, you need to have your fuel tank from your aircraft, from your car, your truck, your vehicle, whatever you have, you're driving a snowblower. All right, because right now the humidity in the air is quite high. When the cold arrive, the humidity held by the temperature in the air will drop. It cannot support it, it will drop. So here it's not too bad, it will drop on the ground, but the airspace that you have in your air tank, well, guess where the humidity will drop? Inside your fuel. All right, there's always constant airflow inside your fuel tank. If you keep it full during these sudden temperature drop, well, you have less chance to have water in your fuel or diesel. All right, that works also for diesel. All right. So as you see, my tire is not froze, but my chocks are. So I need to basically remove them, and it's a tight spot here, and to have a full clean wheel all around, so the tire move freely when I'm about to use it. And that's why winter maintenance is very important. This is ice. Oof. It's you don't want the tire froze on the ground, and at least it's gonna get all free all around. So, and that's a good tip for all you aircraft owner in the winter time. Make sure your tire higher ground, and so when you move your aircraft, the tire is moving. I'm just gonna show you that in detail. See, my tire is not frozen into the ground, it's moving. I just give you a better demonstration. You see? All right. So that's what you want to do. All right. So that was a small tip. So I'm just gonna do the other side. The front wheel, since it's exposed to the sun, it's not frozen to the ground. I'm just gonna show you that. See, it's moving freely, and yeah. All right, stick around. All right, so you see the clear sky, the more lightful sky. All right, that's where the cold front will come in. All right, now it's coming up slowly but surely in this direction, because there's like I told you, the low pressure is that way. All right, and this is the moisture system. It's darker, it's full of humidity, and it's in this side. All right, it's coming up also this side, but the wind, we know, and that side will win and push away that moist, and that's why there's the Mont Valin mountain range there. All right, and they're trapped between. They're not keeping, all right, they're just in parallel, let's say, but still yeah, it's that's why weather is such an interesting world. All right, and it's such a big part of the aviation world, because I mean, weather depends on everything. All right, it could be a nice day, and but the very gusty wind, stuff like that. Now when you have these sort of a stratus cloud up there, all right, they're roughly at between 2,000 to 3,000 feet right now. There's no turbulence right now here in this area, but when when the cold front will pass, of course we'll have many turbulence. And now I can see the wind suck that way. This one, I know you can not see it on the camera, but they're moving. There's something happening. All right, so that was a kind of a interesting weather fact right now. All right, so I'm just gonna unfreeze my second wheel. Cheers. All right, folks, so the wind are starting to shift. Now the clouds are moving. The wind is coming from the south now, as the wind suck is telling, and the wind is getting stronger, but also the cloud is moving that way. All right, if I go with the left hand principle, the wind's coming like that. All right, so I try to remember the principle of that, where to locate the yeah, all right. So with your fingers, palms up, your finger point towards where the clouds are aiming, or the wind, and the thumb will point out where the low pressure system is showing. All right, we're on the port of the northern hemisphere, and that's how they work. All right. Yeah. So I can see the cloud. I wish I was able to show you that and like to do a time lapse, but the clouds are moving that way. All right, before it was coming up to me, towards me. Yeah, so interesting weather, definitely, and it's moving fast as we approach 2 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock right now, so yeah, I can see the windsock down there. You don't see it in camera, but definitely pointed towards the south. So the wind is gonna shift, yeah, that way, since the low pressure system is that way. Yeah. Yeah, interesting. It's nice to when you learn the weather, all the weather course books and exam, and you see it in live effect. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, all right. I ain't gonna go too much in detail because I'm thinking a lot of stuff. The way that the low pressure turn, all right, and in the northern hemisphere, and the high pressure turn. High pressure turn on the clockwise, so clockwise, and the low pressure counterclockwise on the northern hemisphere. All right, I know Sir Chris will correct me. Hello, Chris. All right. No, I'm right on that. All right, I studied very hard. All right. So stick around, okay? I ain't gonna end the video right there. I'm pretty sure this afternoon we're gonna have pretty good snow squall at home. All right, I'm just gonna double check, and I still have to clear my snowblower. So stick around. Cheers. Sort of. All right, folks. So I was too much tempted to to clear. It only took me 7 minutes, and sometimes it's faster with a small amount like that. Yeah, the wind are shifting now. There's that cold front coming up. It's the wind is from west now, totally. Hey, within maybe an hour, I arrived at the perfect time. Though I was planning for that, as I was looking the weather, the aviation weather, and yeah, the rain. We have rain because we're still under the warm, because upstairs at 6,000 feet is minus 22 degrees Celsius, so that's why it's raining right now. There's a change of also barometric pressure, so everything. All right, so it's time to go home, and yeah, stick around. Cheers. Keep full. before a cold snap, and people have a tendency to forget. Same thing. If you keep your washing fluid reservoir half full or empty, all that moisture will build up inside that fuel, inside that washing windshield washer fluid reservoir tank. All right. So you need, yes, there's water in there, but under freezing condition, there's more antifreeze, alcohol, or various stuff. So just think about that. When you have a cold snap, fill up your windshield reservoir, because when it starts to get cold, the line will froze definitely. All right. So and use a proper. Me, I'm using minus 40 Celsius, which is the same minus 40 Fahrenheit. So that way, under cold weather, I will be in business. All right. This is a kind of a good word of advice. It's quite impressive. It's almost 2 o'clock. It's 13:45, and this is our first snow squall. The temperature now it's just below 1 degree Celsius. So it's between 0 to 1 degree Celsius, and so it's we're about crossing the freezing mark, and now it's going to go up to minus 20 to at 2 o'clock this morning, by the morning, Sunday morning. Yeah. First snow squall. It was raining. Now it's starting to snow. All right. Just to give you an idea. I don't know if it shows in camera, but we'll see about that. All right, folks, stick around. Oh boy, what a weather system that we have. We had quite a windy. All right, we had only one snow squall so far. We're 1500 in the afternoon. The wind started to pick up, and the sun was shining about briefly. Definitely, like the wind's coming from the north now. All right, so yeah, as you see, it's quite windy. All right, folks, I will that will be the end of my video. I was thinking maybe you had like a dump of snow or something like they were calling this morning, but weather is it's hard to predict precisely, and that's why in the aviation world we have always to look outside, look around, look the type of cloud, the visibility, and barometric pressure, the wind, like so many things to consider. So yeah, definitely. So that will be the end of my video. There's no I was thinking maybe a tractor related, but no. Like my car is still wet, so yeah. All right, so thank you very kindly for subscribing to my channel. Thank you very kindly for all the nice comments, and yeah. Weather is interesting, very interesting, make people talk, but and definitely I know it's gonna be minus 24 Celsius tonight, and the next night also, and then it will be warming up. Yeah, interesting winter for sure. All right, take care of yourself. Remember, life is good. All right. Cheers. Life is good.